Everything is gonna be alright. Rockabye. Hello, everybody. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. Let's get another message for you guys to see what it is that y'all need to hear at the moment. As always, take what resonates and discard the motherfucking rest. So, hello, Raina. Hold on one sec. Alrighty then, baby. I hope everybody's having a fantastic motherfucking night. And yeah, okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome on in. Hello. Yes, you did make it to a live welcome, darling. Let's see what's going on in the energy. I wasn't going to come on, but Spirit's like, you best be getting on because there's a message. So we're going to see. We're going to see, baby. We're going to see what's going on. All right. Yeah, let's see what's going on. What are we popping with? What's happening? We have Mars energy, the 6th house in Taurus. Well, damn. Are we going to be spicy today? Oh, it's a spicy one, you guys. Taurus energy, I feel like y'all be sensual. I don't know. We have Saturn Pisces in the 1st house, though. Is someone learning a lesson about you? Welcome, Diesel. Thank you. Welcome with the collective, the members only. Welcome. Saturn and Pisces, I feel like somebody is learning their lesson, trying to mess with you spiritually. Okay, we getting into it, babes. Okay, we're getting into it. Welcome to the members only, baby. So yeah, I think somebody's learning their lesson when it comes to trying to mess with your sense of self-worth, you guys. Okay, I think they going a little crazy. Okay, whatever they were trying to do to you, it backfired and went back onto them. I feel like someone might be in a little bit of a spiritual psychosis right now, or they're going through some sort of paranoia. The 6th house, listen, you have a job to do. You are in service to people, however that may be for you. Hello, Lily. Okay. Someone tried to mess with that, with this Mars energy and Taurus. Someone tried to mess with your sense of self-worth or just what you are meant to be doing. Okay. With Saturn and Pisces in the 1st house, I feel like somebody is definitely going through some sort of kickback, lick back. Okay. They are definitely getting some karma when it comes to messing with your energy or trying to, because you guys have a mission, you guys have a purpose here, and somebody didn't like that. Okay. So they tried to mess with your free will. They tried to mess with how you see yourself, and they fucked around and found out. So now the kickback, there's some sort of kickback. Neptune did enter Aries for the first time in 180 years. So that's a big transit. Okay. You're not one to really be played with. Let me just see what's going on in this person's mind, because it's given a little bit of a serious reading. Okay. Law of rhythm and energetically stagnant. Okay. Y'all remember that reading I did a few days ago, or was it last week? Okay. That return to sender where somebody tried to get you stuck in the negative polarity. So the pendulum swing, right? Everything has its cyclic rhythm. So right now what's going on in someone's mind is they're stuck here. They're stagnant energetically in the negative polarity of the law of rhythm, which is the negative pole of the pendulum swing. Okay, so for those of you guys who know universal law, the law of rhythm states that everything is vibrational, right? And it's governed under a pendulum swing. That's why we have highs and we have lows. Okay, it's in constant flow. Okay, it can't be high all the time, or else you will never experience that polarity. And if you never experience the polarity, how you ever going to experience the good things? If you don't experience the bad things, you'll have nothing to compare it to. So I feel like this person is stagnant when it comes to the negative pole of the law of rhythm, which in simpler terms, it just means they're stuck in their own head. They're stuck in their own negative thinking, and they're stuck in pessimism. Okay, because this is where they wanted you to be stuck in. They wanted you to see yourself differently. They wanted you to see yourself in a negative light, and they wanted you to give up on something when it comes to your 6th house. Okay, they really wanted you to stop being a hard worker or stop being so diligent. There's something here about your ritualistic nature, so your routine. Okay, they really wanted you to not be in your set routine or stop doing things that you would normally do that are healthy for you and things that you stayed consistent at. Yeah, they wanted you emotionally stagnant. Okay, they wanted you stuck in pessimism pretty much. So this person is now stuck emotionally. And because you had the courage, hold on, what's this? Yeah, emotional student. And then we have the emotional plane, the higher emotional plane, which is courage. So courage outdoes fear. Okay. Yuma's got the zoomies. What do you got there? Cutie pie. Anyways, so they wanted you emotionally stagnant. So you guys could be feeling very elated at this time, very energetic, back to your normal self. Back to your normal self, okay? And this person who fucked around found out. She's hilarious. As you can see, Yuma's perfectly fine. So you guys could be feeling back to your normal self. This person, not so much. They're stuck in pessimism. They're also stuck in some sort of negative thinking. They're emotionally stagnant, which means their manifestations are slowed right the fuck down. And this person could be actually manifesting a little bit more negative things into their life. I mean, that's karma. Those of you, you guys are earth angels. So people who step to you and they try and distort your view of yourself or distort where you're going or distort your path in any type of way, they're going to get some kickback. And that kickback ain't normal kickback. Okay. It's going to kick them and put them on their knees pretty much. And I've been reading this energy for quite some time now, but now is when it's happening. Like they've been warned. So yeah, honey. We have the 4th house, roots, and then we have Leo. So they tried to mess with your roots, your foundation. Okay. And they felt very comfortable in doing so. That's the funny part is like, y'all don't look like who you would be spiritually. Okay. A lot of you guys don't look like you would be highly spiritually ranked. Yeah, that's their own downfall. They judge the book by its cover instead of doing their research. And actually any like high vibrational witch or warlock or whatever the heck you want to call it, earth angel, light worker, whatever, you don't just go around messing with people's energy. Okay. You wait for the go ahead, you wait for permission, and you only do what you're told. That's why y'all in these types of positions, because you do what you're told and you're compliant and you listen. These people think that they're holier than thou. And they think because you look a certain way or you do certain things that you ain't who you say you are. Big mistake. Big mistake. Okay. So they tried to mess with your roots in some sort of capacity. We have Scorpio, opportunity. They had the opportunity to change. They didn't want to take action. They instead took action on your 12th house. So wherever your 12th, like if you guys have 12th house placements, this is where they're trying to hit. Okay. So say you have Jupiter 12th house. They're trying to hit your luck, your faith, your beliefs, and your optimism. Say you have a moon, 12th house moon. Okay. They're trying to hit you emotionally. Wherever your 12th house sits, if you guys have 12th house placements, if you don't, it's whatever sign is sitting in your 12th house. So say if you have 12th house Cancer, okay, they're trying to hit you emotionally, right? Welcome to members only, baby. You're very, very welcome. So the kickback is kind of hard with this one. So you guys will be feeling back to normal if you haven't already. Whatever you've been doing, like I said, it's been working. You're a master alchemist, okay? And they're going to be learning some lessons. We have Saturn. We have the North Node. So soul school, learning curve, Saturn. It has to do with your 6th house, right? They wanted to mess up your 6th house. Acts of service, your work, your health, routines, daily habits, things like this, okay? They wanted to get you on a very mundane level, whoever this person is. Okay, this doesn't even have to be through spiritual work, although I am getting that for most of you, it is through some sort of spiritual work. Like whether it be projecting thoughts or actually doing rituals and magic, things like this. Or if it's not spiritual work, this is people that are trying to hit your 6th house. So work like your coworkers, your boss, things like that. They're trying to create problems with your home, or like if you have roommates or people that you deal with on a day-to-day basis, there's rumors, there's talk going around, things like that, okay? But for most of you, it is projection of energy. I got a fucking cat hair in my eye, bitch. Okay? So what's this 4th house roots? I just want to let you guys know that this shit ain't going to work. It's not working. It'll never work. You guys should be feeling back to normal or like on your regular routine. We have the sun. They've been exposed. And because you kept your thoughts highly elevated, you see how she's sitting on a hot air balloon, like elevated? Because you guys kept your thoughts elevated with that Queen of Swords, they weren't able to target your roots. This is why I'm saying it's so important to keep your mindset positive, even if you're going through like a negative experience, or, you know, you're not having like the best of days or the best of a week. You're not letting your background or your what is it? Environment. You're not letting your environment dictate how you're feeling about yourself or your thoughts, okay? You're kind of keeping centered. You're keeping neutral. It's like, yeah, sure, I'm having a rough week, or yeah, sure, things aren't going my way, this and that. Queen of Cups, you're not getting in your emotions. With the High Priestess, you're listening to your intuition, okay? So because you were doing that and you weren't letting your environment dictate how you felt about yourself or your emotions or your thoughts, this is how you negated that energy rather quickly. So whoever this, hold on, who was this person? Because for a lot of you, it's going to be different. A King of Cups in reverse. Somebody who is really in their fucking feelings. Okay. I don't know if you ended something with them with the Death card. This is somebody who, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, King of Cups in reverse is emotionally manipulative. Okay. They love to play the victim. They love to manipulate other people's emotions. They are very emotionally unstable. This is someone who is driven by their emotions and not by logic. So this person, they're very reactive too. So, okay, this backfire, listen. Okay, let me just... This is somebody who already has no emotional maturity or emotional control over themselves. So this backfire, because they don't even use their thoughts or logic as it is, this person is literally going crazy. I mean, you fuck around, you find out. You feel me? This person literally is going nuts because they tried to come for you. They tried to sway your view of yourself. It's not even just a view of yourself. They tried to get you distracted. Okay. This person, it feels like they don't know how to handle their emotions. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Daniel, honey. They don't know how to handle their emotions. They're literally going off their rocker. Okay. They might actually be making mistakes. I'm seeing like a drunk tank or jail time or doing things that are really stupid because they're emotionally charged. Okay. So if you know somebody who just recently went to jail, it's that person. Okay. This person just has no emotional control. Okay. And they're losing it by the second. And because they have no logic or no control over their mind already, they're quite literally losing their mind because their emotions are so all over the place and they're very overwhelmed. I mean, this is what they get. I mean, don't come for people that aren't doing nothing to you, right? Like this person, there's envy and jealousy here. And I feel like the envy and jealousy is because of your daily routines, because of your 6th house. Okay. Whatever it is that you're doing for yourself, that you're consistent with, they had a problem with that. It could even be your emotional maturity. This person could have had a problem with your emotional maturity. Okay. No empathy. Exactly. This person has zero empathy. They don't give a fuck. They don't even care about themselves. Okay. The King of Pentacles, all they care about is money. There we go. So all this person cared about was money. They had the opportunity to change. The Tower, opportunity, Scorpio energy. They have a lot of, this person could deal with shoulder pain, back pain. They could have knots in their back. I'm not saying that if you have knots in your back, that it's not you. Calm down. It's okay. I'm just saying they have neck problems, back problems, neck problems. They could have fuses actually in their vertebrae, in their spine. Okay. There's like a spinal fuse or something here. Opportunity and the animal. What's going on? So they had so they let their emotions rule them. Okay. They got mad. They didn't want to use logic. There's the moon, the sun and the moon is here. So the universe has stepped in, divine interventions going on. And the Ace of Swords, I did pull it up in reverse. They're confused. Okay. They were confused. They thought they were maybe doing the right thing. This could be a Pisces. This could be Cancer. This is like a heavy water sign energy, or they're just really in their feelings, baby. Okay. They're heavily in their feelings. They're emotionally stagnant. They're energetically stagnant in the law of rhythm. They're stuck in the negative poles. So they're stuck in negativity and pessimism. So they're actually stuck in like madness. You guys ever hear that song? Mad, mad, mad. Okay, I got to look it up. Oh, madness? I know it's like maybe they were just weirdly obsessed with you. Let's just see. Okay. Madness. Hold up. Yeah. It's by Muse. Okay. Muse. So that you could be acting as someone's muse. I can't get these memories out of my mind. And some kind of madness has started to evolve. Okay. Madness has started to evolve. All right. I tried so hard to let you go, and some kind of madness is swallowing me whole. Listen, they're going crazy. Someone's going crazy, bitch. Literally, quite literally crazy. Like, and you know what? I wasn't going to say it, but what are those, when you get put in those zip straps? What is those? You can't get out of them? What is those? Fuck, what are those? Those fucking crazy straps where you can't get out of them? Fuck. Anyway. Yeah, but yeah, straight jackets. Yes, they stuck in a straight jacket for real. So this person's going mad. I've finally seen the light, the roots, that your roots go deep. So someone is kind of like putting two to two together that they probably shouldn't have messed with you because your roots are deep. Your spiritual roots are deep, okay? And I realize what you mean. Oh, goodness. Is madness just keeping us afloat? So this person is going quite literally crazy. Okay. This Virgo energy with Saturn and North Node, like this is maturing, right? What's this? Okay. We have the 10 of Wands and taking care of responsibilities. Oh, so you've matured and walked away from something, and this is why they're mad. 5 of Swords, King of Cups in reverse is emotionally manipulative, pissed off, feeling some type of way, jealousy, envy, you name it, because you walked away from something. You've matured. You've grown up. Okay. You're not doing the same old shit, the same old thing. You're not on that same old frequency. You guys have shifted, you've changed, you've grown, you matured. And this person is carrying a heavy burden. Cause it feels like locked out of heaven. What's that? That's this 10 of Wands. So this is so their burden here is the 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. They lack. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. So this burden here is left out in the cold, lacking. So they're mad at what you created for yourself. You walked away and matured, and this person hasn't matured at all. They're in the same spot where you left them. Actually, I think they're doing a little bit worse. I think they do it a little bit worse, baby. Let's be real. They do it so hot. And now they're burdened by their own misery. Like I said, that those projections, that spell work, whatever it is that they were sending you, bounce the fuck back and is coming and haunting them. So it's like they're getting pissed off by their own energy because the energy didn't even touch you. It literally bounced off, repelled, and went back to them. And now they going crazy with their own energy, their own hatred, their own lack mentality, their pessimism, their bitterness, they're resentful. Like this person is very resentful, like very, they resent you because you walked away and grown up. Like you grew up. Let's be real. You're not where you left this person at. So who the fuck was the problem here? So this person for the longest time wanted to emotionally manipulate everybody and say that you was the problem. Babes, you were never the problem. If you were the problem and you removed yourself, how come their life didn't get better? You feel me? They're still stuck in the same pit that you left them in. Meanwhile, you got rid of the actual problem. You walked away from them and you bossed the fuck up. You matured, you grown up, and now here you are. This problem is still stuck there. You know? It is what it is. So, yeah, let's see what's going on. The devil's trick. Okay, stay mad. They tried to trick you out your spot. What's this? My God. So you're flowing with creative innovation. You're the star of the show and you're highly passionate. Analyzing others' communication to gain awareness of character. Okay, so that's so funny because I was just looking at what somebody was saying. Bitch, please. You're on that haterade level. If they hate, then let them hate. Watch that money pile up, bitch. For real. Let's see. You can tell that's the frequency they on. See, they still orbiting, babes. They're still orbiting. They're still thinking about you. They mad. Let them be mad. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. Strong stature and spiritual gifts that cannot go unnoticed. Yeah. So your roots, this is the sun. The sun here with those roots, like it can't go unnoticed just how boss you are. Your spiritual gifts, they can't go unnoticed. What you going to do? So what you gonna do about it? They're going to get plagued by their own energy and then they're going to get mad and they're going to wonder why my life isn't getting any better. Ooh, why is this? Because you keep trying to attack people that are like very high vibrational and you're sitting there in the same shit that you've always been sitting in. The fuck? Bro, for real. These are people like with no logic. They have like, listen, these are kind of people. You feel me? Hearing someone's wishes and desires and seeing their fantasies. You already knew what this person was all about. You already know what these peasants are all about. These low vibrational scum of the earth peasants. Okay? LG. What the fuck you good for? For real. I don't want to be without you. Yeah, this person. They don't want to be without you. So they went to a witch doctor to get at you. Somebody in spirit is bringing opportunities and people together. So they're mad because you keep elevating and they stay in the same scum pond that they've always been in, doing the same old thing they were doing 10 years ago. Don't be mad. Take accountability and actually do something about it. Okay? Ain't nobody going to fix your life for you. That, I learned that very early on. Nobody's coming to save you. You got to kind of save yourself. Right? That's how you get your lick back. That's how you get justice. You got to work with the universe. It's not, I'm going to sit there and do fuck all and do the same thing, have the same thoughts I had yesterday, and the universe is going to come save me. No, bitch. You got to put 50-50. You got to actually meet and do something about it. It is what it is. And I'm going to sit here and try and praise people that don't put in the fucking work. You got to put in the work. Sorry. That's how it goes. Okay. Yeah. Even for those who are privileged, they got their own problems. So you might perceive somebody as very privileged and they got all of this and all of that, bitch. They have their own problems. Trust me. Just because you perceive somebody as privileged and they have this and they have that. No, bitch. They have their own problems. Yeah, they do. Okay. Whether that be family drama, inheritance problems, mindset issues, addictions, you don't fucking know. The fuck? Everybody has issues. Everybody's have a past. Everybody has trauma. Okay? I don't want to hear it because I've had a similar story, honey. I don't want to see no excuses. Y'all don't want to see no excuses either. And this person that wants to pinpoint and blame you for everything and try and knock you out your spot and try and get mad at you because they view you as privileged and you got this and you got that. They don't want to do shit. They're not on the same frequency as you, bitch. Like, the fuck? Hell nah. Because you decided to put in the work and you grow the fuck up. You guys grew up. You guys are putting in the work and they want to sit there and be peasants and hate because nothing is handed to them. Nothing was handed to you. Newsflash. Ain't nothing handed to you. You had to actually put in the work and change shit. The fuck? You had to cut people out. You had to do things you didn't want to do. The audacity for people to think that you was just handed your spot, that you were just handed things, like you didn't have trauma or things that happened in your life that were very painful. Everybody got a story, honey. Everybody got a story. It's what you do with that story that counts. What are you going to do with your story? Are you going to let it make you, or are you going to let it break you? You can pick. You going to sit on the couch and feel sorry for yourself, or are you going to get up and do something about it? Period. And y'all ain't the ones to be sitting here listening to crybabies about this happened to them and that happened to them. Wah. Y'all had something happen to you. So don't come up me and tell me, well, this person went through that and I went through this. So the fuck? Change your perception. Do something about it. Alchemize that shit. Get on top of your shit. Grow the fuck up. Stop. Get out of that victim mindset. I get some things are harder to get over. I get that. Okay. Some things are harder for people. A paper cut. Okay. Let's just talk about perspective here. I can get a paper cut. You can get a paper cut. To me, that paper cut don't mean shit. But to you, that paper cut might be the worst feeling that you've ever experienced on this fucking planet. You see how perspective and somebody observing the paper cuts can be looking at it like, well, that's just a paper cut. That don't mean much, but it don't matter. It's all about perspective here. Okay? You could have gone through something that was very, very painful, and someone else could have gone through something similar, but it wasn't as painful. Okay? You know? Here's Bagheera. So she's a little bit, and I can already hear my ears ringing. So, you know, I love to piss a motherfucker off. You know me, bitch. You know me, that truth, you know, not everybody can handle the fucking truth. Thank you, baby. Thank you for that. You know what I'm saying, though? So they're going to look at you and they're going to judge you and be like, well, you know, I went through so much more, and how come the collective this? And so you got someone in their feelings. They're mad because I don't know why they're mad. Why are they mad? Let's just see. Like, why are they so mad? Like, you literally, because it backfired the world, because you were able to defend and fight back and close off cycles. So you were able to do what these people could not. If they only actually tried. See, these are the people that are actually full of fucking excuses. Like, no. I'm not going to sit here and listen to a bunch of fucking excuses why you can't get off the couch. No. Not happening. Not when y'all just put in the work and you guys and you grew up and you put some fucking study in. Okay? So they're mad because they're watching you put up the good fight, and you fought for what you wanted. You fought to close out these cycles. You fought for yourself. These people don't want to fight for themselves. They want people to do the work for them. Ain't nobody going to do the work for you. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Court. I appreciate that. You know, though, it doesn't happen that way. In a perfect world, sure, honey, we don't live in a perfect fucking world. Everybody got a story. Some worse than others. It's all in how you perceive it, bitch. You know. So a devil's trick. What's this devil's trick? They tried to trick you out your spot. Well, there's the devil right there. Okay, King of Swords. They tried to project thoughts. Okay, there's no logic here. King of Swords and the devil. They tried to get in your head. Like I said, that Saturn, which is the devil energy, Capricorn energy, Pisces in the first house. They tried to get you to see yourself differently. Okay. The only thing is, you've been through some shit. You've already been there, done that. You've done the work. So this person that's been sitting on the couch and doing nothing and just getting mad and wanting people to do things for them, you've done the actual work. So this devil's trick, whatever they're trying to do to get inside your head, to get you to get off your sixth house so that you stop doing routines, you get into bad habits, you start doing this and you start doing that. You've already conquered all that. The fuck? You've already done that. You've already passed those tests. Get with the program. You've already emotionally mastered yourself. Sure, you'll have your bad days here and there. The fuck? You don't let your emotions rule you or dictate where you're going. Thank you, baby. Yeah. You know? And this person now that doesn't want to be without you because they want you to hold their hand. Oh, feel sorry for me. Feel sorry for me. No. What the fuck? No. I don't want to be without you. What the heck is this? The Four of Cups. So they feel lonely. They feel like they can't do it. So, you know, they're in their feelings. This Knight of Cups. They want you to extend a hand to them. How are you going to attack someone and try and get in their head and try and get them to... Because you know what you have to do? It's so funny. You have to damage the merchandise to be able to afford it. Yeah. You got to damage the merchandise and able to even be able to afford it. Because this person's done no work, they're just a peasant to you. Listen, you're not going to bother with that. You've been there, done that. You're not bothering with it. Thank you, Jessica, baby. You're not going to bother with it. So analyzing others' communication and gain awareness of character. The Fool. So they're, and then we have the Star. So they're mad. Here's the Five of Swords right here. That Saturn with Virgo energy. Okay. So their character is that they a hater. Justice. So you gained awareness that someone was just a hater. This could have been somebody in your circle that you just recently cut off, honey. Let's be real. Welcome to the members only, baby. So this could be someone that you recently just cut off because you understood and you can see that they just a fucking hater. They don't actually want to do the work. They want to piggyback off you. Four of Cups. They don't want to be without you. They feel left out. And you have spiritual gifts. You know, you can analyze people's character. They're young, dumb, and broke. It doesn't matter how old you are, babes. Someone could be 43 and they have the mind of a 10-year-old. Someone could be 22 and have the mind of a 50-year-old. You feel me? Age does not actually matter. Just someone is very naive, young, and stupid. I don't care how old the fuck you are. Because this is someone who refuses to grow up and see the fault in their own actions. So you cut them off. The fuck you need that for? Hell no. Get out of here with that shit. This person wanted to see what you were doing. Like they wanted you to see what you were doing as a waste of time. You shouldn't be doing that. They wanted you to be in pessimism. They wanted you to negatively think and self-doubt. And you're looking at them like, bitch, please. The fuck you think this? What? I've been there, done that. You guys have done the work. And then they want to play the victim and blame. Well, I went through this and this is why I want to stay this way. And this is why I can't do that. Bitch, so have we. The fuck? Wow, thank you, honey. Thank you, baby. What is that? GN. Oh, shit. I don't want to butcher that. Thank you, McSwag. I'm going to call you M Swag. Thank you, you guys. Okay. And welcome to members only, baby. So you feel me? Like you're not gonna sit there and give me a million excuses why you can't do something because you didn't feel like it when you guys have put in the work. Like you're not dealing with those types of people. You're just not. And I don't know what the fuck they thought this was, but you're not, babes. Okay. So strong stature and spiritual gifts that can knock. You guys are strong. You got backbone. I don't know what these people thought, but you got the backbone, and the people that tried to come up against you and just like, ugh, and just it's just a full of excuses. The fuck you full of excuses, and they're mad. They're in their feelings. King of Cups in reverse with the Five of Swords. They're mad, babes, because you walked away. You didn't fall for their pity story, their sob story, their feel sorry for me. No, what the fuck? God damn. Jesus. Hell no. Everybody got a tail. Everybody got trauma, you know. Strong stature and spiritual gifts that cannot go unnoticed. Yeah, they want to. You protect yourself from lies. Here's the moon. So the moon came out with this opportunity for change. Okay. You gave them the opportunity to change, and they thought that they could hide this from you, keep this from you. Okay. Let me see what's going on here, because this moon is hidden. Strong stature and spiritual gifts that cannot go unnoticed. Somebody wanted something to go unnoticed, unseen. The moon is unseen. So either they wanted listen, spirit is bringing opportunities and people together. This opportunity, okay? So strong stature and spiritual gifts that cannot go unnoticed. Four of Pentacles, keeping it to themselves. The moon, hidden. So this person wanted to keep opportunities from you. They wanted to keep it hidden. Okay, you analyze something and gain some sort of awareness of character. This person wanted you to miss opportunities. It's a devil's trick. Welcome to members only, baby. Okay. And I feel like you could see that within them. Like you could see that someone was only there so that you would miss opportunities. They kind of wanted to distract you. That sixth house. They wanted you to miss opportunities. They wanted you to get in your head, be pessimistic so that you weren't focused on where you were going. So spirit is bringing opportunities and people together. And because you get these opportunities, they know they're going to get left behind. So somebody knew that you was going to leave their ass behind. So they tried to do some fuck shit. Because they already knew they weren't good enough to be around you. Because they're stuck in a victim mentality. So this is somebody that you cut off or you walked away from. They didn't want you to walk away because they knew that they were lazy and they didn't want to do the work. They don't want to take accountability. That's the funniest part. They know that they don't want to do this shit. They don't. They didn't want to put in any of the work or do any of it. They wanted for you to do it. They wanted you to be all feel sorry for me. Woe is me. I'm going to make a bunch of excuses. I want you to carry me through life. I want you to heal me. I want you to make me feel better. And they fucking knew. They knew. They don't care. They don't want to do the work. This is a lazy ass motherfucker. And now they're mad because you left. And they wanted you to miss certain opportunities and certain it's like you getting a job position in a different country and them knowing that you have to leave, but they don't want you to leave. So they would sabotage that job opportunity that you had to move in a different country. Because God forbid they have to get up and pick their ass off the couch and do anything. This is someone who's very comfortable in their own comfort zone. They don't want to do anything. They sure as fuck don't want to change. So you had to leave them because spirit's bringing opportunities and people together, and they wanted you not to see these opportunities. Scorpio, the tower, the moon. Ooh. They didn't want you to see these. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Something that's going to make you very happy. The 6 of Pentacles. Spirit is literally handing you happiness. Spirit's bringing opportunities and new people together because you ditch these. They're like dead weight. It's like dead weight. It's like, non-player NPCs. For real, NPCs. It was just a devil's trick. Literally the devil's right here. Hiding opportunities, making you not want to see it, trying to get in your head, thinking it's a bad idea. Welcome to members only, baby. Okay. But you did the right thing. You walked away because you actually did the work. You guys don't care. And whoever tried to energetically have you stagnate and stuck in your head so that you won't do things, it's backfiring so bad. And now, if they were in a victim mindset before, baby, they are really stuck in a victim mindset now, honey. You know? So hearing someone's wishes and seeing what is their fantasy? 6 of Swords. Okay. Page of Cups. Ooh. King of Wands. This 6 of Swords is you moving away. So how is that someone's wish? 3 of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Wait a minute. Did someone want you to move away? Peace. Who's this? What's this piece? 5 of Swords. 10 of Wands. So here's what they're burdened by. This 5 of Swords, 10 of Wands over here. This is their wish and their desire. Oh, they didn't want you to grow up. They didn't want you to move away. They didn't want you to find peace. These are people that wanted to keep you stagnant. This could even be a friend group. Okay, because you were outgrowing a friend group. You're outgrowing these people. So they didn't want you to move away. They didn't want you to have peace. See, your peace of mind really pisses some people off. And this is like the type of friend group that would hide someone. Like, say you guys are all going out and someone wants to talk to you, but they come to a certain friend and say, hey, is your friend like single? Like, what's going on with your friend? Like, can I talk to your friend? Spirit's bringing an opportunity in for you. And these friends would say, nah, you're pregnant, or nah, you're gay, or you're not into like that sex, or nothing wrong with people being gay. But I'm just saying, like, nah, they're not into that type, or like they wouldn't be into you. Sabotage. Okay, hella sabotage, right? They don't want you to have a peace of mind. So you were able to see their wishes and desires, and you knew what to protect yourself from. They're trying to block opportunities for you. They're trying to change opportunities for you. This opportunity has come out twice. Okay, and you could see that. You knew that. And all of these people, they're just, all they are is full of excuses. So you had to drop the dead weight. And if you haven't yet, this is your confirmation to drop that fucking dead weight. Because these are the types of people that don't want you to date that person. They don't want you to find love. They want you to be sad. They don't want you to be confident. They want to slow you down. They want you to judge yourself and juggle yourself and wonder if you can do it or not. They want you to be in competition. They're trying to get into your head. And the funny fact is that you can analyze and gain awareness of other people's characters so easily. Like, you're spiritual, so you know, and you've healed a lot. You've been through the bullshit. So I don't know what these people think that they can come and step to you with, but it ain't that. Because you've already healed from it. You've already healed from two-faced people. You've already healed from people trying to think that they can get away with shit. Like, you're very good at pattern recognition. You're good at remembering what people said 3 months ago, and then they say a different thing right now. You can put the patterns together. You know when people are fucking lying. So they're mad because you cut them off. They're mad because you're like, see you the fuck later. No thanks. And now they're sad because that's where they got their kick from. You know, that's where they got their drive. These are like energetic vampires 101. Victim mindset, always complaining, never can have a good fucking day. Always complaining about somebody, always talking about somebody. Bitch, for real. Nothing is ever going great in their life. They never look good. They can't do this, they can't do that because of this, because of that. Always talking about what happened to them. Bitch, the same shit has happened to Susie across the street. Do you see where they're at right now? I don't want to hear the fucking complaining. I don't want to hear the fucking excuses. Do something about it. I can't stand that. I can't stand somebody who just always fucking complains. Do something about it. Fucking do something. You couldn't. It's like, bitch, no, I don't want that. Listen, no thanks. No fucking thanks. You feel me? It's like, oh my God, I'm good on that shit. Get the fuck, shut your goddamn mouth. It's like sometimes you want to tell these people, just shut the fuck up. Holy fucking, thank you, Charlie, baby. You feel though, like, so you couldn't take it no more. You're like, I'm out of here. I listen. And now they're mad because you left them out in the cold. And now they're really playing the victim. Now they're really playing the victim because collective cut me off and this and that. And I'm not doing anything. If they were to actually tell the truth, listen, this is what they would sound like. Collective cut me off because I sit on the couch and I don't do anything and all I do is complain. I want them to carry me through everything. I need them to pay my bills. I need them to emotionally regulate me because I don't know how to do it myself. I don't know how to do any research, and I don't know how to get up and go to the gym. Barely know how to get up and set up an alarm, and I can't keep a job. And I can't keep a job, so I can't pay my bills, and I need the collective to help me pay my bills, and I need the collective to emotionally regulate me and think for me and do everything for me. That's how they would sound. Who the fuck wants to be around that shit? Tell me one person who wants to be around that fucking shit. It ain't me. I can't even stand it for 1 fucking second, let alone a whole fucking day or even a lifetime. If this is a partner, holy moly. And then they want you to feel bad about yourself because you actually do get up off the couch. You actually do set an alarm. You actually do work hard. You actually have a job, pay your bills, feed yourself. You actually talk about goals, have ambition. Ugh. I can't. So flowing with creative innovation and the star of the show, highly passionate, you know how to manifest. You go after it. You fucking go after that shit. Because you, listen, and I'm not saying that you don't have your days. Fuck, I have my days too. I ain't going to pretend like I don't. I ain't going to sit there and pretend like I don't. Baby, don't be crying. I love you. Don't cry. This is not a stab at anyone. I'm just saying, honey. Come on now. This is gentle parenting. As much as a Capricorn knows how to gentle parent. You feel me? Like sometimes. Baby, I know. Okay? I'm not picking on anybody. And I'm not saying that if you complain one day that this is the label that you are. I'm not saying that. I'm saying this is what people identify as, okay? I'm not saying that if you complain about some things here and there, you're not that, okay? So don't feel bad about yourself. I don't want nobody sitting here feeling bad about themselves. I'm talking about chronic motherfucking complaining. Like chronic, bro. Chronic sitting on their couch and then wondering why nothing's changing or nothing's happening and why they keep getting fat. That's what I'm talking about. Like chronic, you're making the wrong choices. You know you're fucking up and you're still not doing anything about it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the, you can complain here and there. It's fine. I'm not talking about that. Okay, babes. Talking about the chronic ones. The ones that want everybody to feel sorry for them. Okay? I hope that makes sense. I'm not talking about like every now and then you complain about Becky across the street because yes, Becky's a bitch. Okay. I'm not saying that. Okay, baby. I don't want nobody feeling bad because they gossip a little and talk about, sometimes it's okay. All right. I'm not saying it's okay all the time, but we're people. Humans are humans, okay? And other humans are sometimes stupid. And sometimes we stupid. I'm not saying we all perfect, but it happens. I'm talking about the chronic motherfuckers that literally don't want to do nothing. And now they're pissed off and in their feelings because you called them out and you walked away from them and you don't want no more of their shit. These are people that wanted to self-sabotage and sabotage you and sabotage your opportunities that are coming towards you so that you wouldn't take them so that they could stay in your life. That's the motherfuckers I'm talking about. Those are the people that are pulling on your energy and mad about it. Them's the motherfuckers I'm talking about, okay? The victim ass, cry me a river. They have every excuse in the motherfucking book. What is it? Chicken Soup for Dummies? On how to be a victim. That's them. All right, baby. So I don't want nobody feeling bad about themselves in here, okay? I'm just saying. You got a motherfucker really pissed off and they doing some stupid shit to get in your head so that you'll miss opportunities, even though you cut them off and you walked away. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Anyways, now they crying. So I don't know why this was important, but we're going to see the Hierophant. So your belief system. Okay. They want to fuck up your belief system. Something here about tradition or a place of work. Okay. Why is this important? The 8 of Wands. Yeah, so they're sending you energy. They're working on something. So they're sending you energy, okay, you guys? This is why you need to know. You have someone who's very pissed off in their feelings. And because they have that energy and because they go in a little bit cuckoo in their own head, that's a lot of energy that they're directing at you. So just watch your belief system. Don't get too much in your head and persevere through something, because right now you got somebody in their fucking feelings. And if you thought that they were a victim before, oh, they really playing victim right now. Okay, and they sending you a bunch of crap. So if you kind of feel like a little bit off sometimes, although you should be starting to feel better, like you should start to feel like your normal self, but because it's backfiring so much, you know, you might feel a little bit like, oh, what the fuck? Okay. And it's because someone doesn't want to be without you. With this 4 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, they really are holding on. Like, listen, the Sun, yeah. I mean, they just someone who didn't want you no peace. And because you don't want to reconcile with them, you don't want to reconcile with them, period. Like, you don't want nothing to do with them. The fuck? And they're mad about it. They think that they should be in your life. Talk about entitled. This person's so entitled. Like, they think that they deserve to be in your life because so much shit has happened to me. How dare you? What the fuck? How dare you leave me alone? The fuck? They're trying to use their past as an excuse. Okay? Like, you don't have a past. Nobody has a past. They don't want to take accountability for their actions. God, and they feel entitled to you. You should take care of them. You know what this is? This reminds me of like a narcissistic mother. Just because they had birth, like gave birth to you, you need to take care of me because I gave you life, even though I was a narky bullshit, didn't treat you right type of bitch ass mom. That's what this is kind of like. Okay. Someone feels entitled to you in your life just because they did something for you, or, you know, they birthed you. This could even be a fucking karmic mother, father. I don't know. You need to take care of me when I'm old and decrepit because fuck you. Okay, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Right? Fuck me. Just I gave birth to you. I brought you into this world. I could take you out. You know, that type of fucking shit. Okay, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Holy. All right. So anyways, that's what you got going on. You got someone really in their feelings because they feel entitled that you should be taken care of and that you should miss opportunities because you need to be taking care of this person. You're not allowed to move across the country because you need to be taking care of me right here. You don't need to have your own life. You need to be living your life for me. That's what this person literally is fucking doing. Goddamn, collective. Damn you for trying to live your own life. What the fuck? You feel me? So yeah, you got someone real pissed off that you finally grown up. You're not a kid anymore. So this, for some of you, this could be your parents. You're not a kid anymore. And no, they can't control you or tell you what to do or any of that. Goddamn. Yet they feel entitled. They feel entitled that you should be there. You should give up all your hopes and dreams and live your life for me. Bruh. So the audacity. It's the audacity for me. Like, are you... See, I told you. No brains, all emotions. This person has no fucking brains. Like, use your head a little bit. Ain't nobody got to live their life for nobody. The fuck? You did the fuck? Cuckoo. But yeah, you guys, that's what I got for you. All right. Thank you guys for your super chats, your donations. Okay. I really, really, really do appreciate them. Thank you for joining the members only. I will be back with another video tomorrow. I hope that you guys have a fantastic rest of your motherfucking evening. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the next one, I guess. I love you all. Thank you all for being here, all 1,400 of you. And yeah. Until next time, y'all, stay safe out there. Fuck me. Keep doing what you do, you know? Because it be working, honey. It be working. I'm sending you guys all of my love. I hope you all sleep well. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, everybody. Bye, babes.